What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, Legacy Killer HD back with another Call of Duty video today, but we're also going to be talking about Titanfall closer to the end of the video. As you guys can see in front of you, there is some Titanfall beta gameplay. I got to thank a fellow YouTuber named the MC Creeper. There will be a link in the description and an annotation in this video where you guys can go to his channel and thank him because he got me access to this beta on Xbox One. He got me a code. There was a lot of problems with the servers that I had to wait 7 hours to finally play it after installing it. But here's some gameplay. I'm probably going to be doing this for the next couple of weeks just because I cannot stand Call of Duty Ghosts that much. But I'll be talking about more about Titanfall closer to the end of the video. But our main topic of the day is going to be talking about the next Call of Duty, which is probably going to be another Modern Warfare title. So today I'm going to be concentrating mainly on Modern Warfare story, characters, and multiplayer. A little bit of the multiplayer, I should say. But we're going to start with the story first. So a lot of people really think Modern Warfare is done. After Modern Warfare 3, it's a concrete ending, you know. Well, this is a spoiler alert if you didn't play Modern Warfare 3's campaign, but it's been a few years, so if you didn't play it then, you're not going to play it anytime soon. But anyway, what happens is Makarov's dead. You know, the story's done. Captain Price sits there with a nice good old cigar in his mouth, and everybody thinks it's done. But you gotta remember, Infinity Ward was actually thinking about making another Modern Warfare game. They had the choice of making Modern Warfare 4 or going ahead and making a new universe, and obviously they chose a new universe. And another thing that's very interesting is that just I think it was a few days ago, Eric Hinch, I believe that's his name, the CEO of Activision, I may have got that wrong, but whatever his name is, the CEO of Activision actually did say there are 3 franchises that are active, and it was very interesting he said this, because he said Black Ops, the new Call of Duty Ghost franchise, and then surprisingly Modern Warfare. And a lot of people just kind of ignored that. Maybe he was just accidentally said that or something, but it's very interesting that he would still add Modern Warfare in there, as we just got done with Modern Warfare 3. We haven't actually got any confirmation on anything new of the Modern Warfare series, but it would make sense that we would move on and get a new universe. So these are some of the ideas that I had for the story that could happen. You know, a lot of people have been saying Captain John Price is probably going to be the main character of the next Call of Duty Modern Warfare title if it does happen. And a lot of people have been expressing their feelings. How about a CoD4 prequel? You know, we got into this universe, we met Captain Price, pretty badass guy, and we only saw a little bit of him in the past. In 1996, obviously, we saw him as a lieutenant, but we didn't know how. Well, we don't know how he actually came into the I guess you could say, the universe of Call of Duty. We'd like to explore his past. Maybe he had some type of role in the Cold War or something, because we don't know much about his past except for his big mission in the 1996 where he shot off I forget what the guy's name is, but the CoD4 antagonist. We shot off his arm, and that's all we really did explore of Captain Price. And a lot of people have been expressing, how about we go into the past? And obviously we can't go into Simon Riley Ghost, because we already know there's a comic. If you guys don't know, there's a comic actually going through his whole past. Maybe we could go through Gaz. We've already gone through Soap, obviously. We started that in COD 4. So maybe there's some type of new characters we could be introduced. And then there's another idea that I could also say. We could move on after this. You know, after, I think the date's supposed to be like 2017, 2018, and then after the ultranationalists or whatever, they when they get exterminated, there's a new threat that rises, and then Task Force 141 is reassembled. You know, right now there are a couple of characters still alive from Task Force 141. There's Nikolai, there's Captain Price, and then there's possibly Ghost. I still have my prediction that Ghost is still alive. And then honestly, you could take back a couple of characters' deaths. I know you can't really take Soap back. Soap's dead, obviously. But there are some other characters, like we see Sandman. I think it's like some type of thing explodes. You could have somehow make him come back. But obviously, maybe we could get introduced to some new characters that we could fall in love with. I know that kind of sounds weird saying fall in love. But new characters that we can really idolize, I guess I should say. But that's one thing. That's the story and characters. I think that should be the easiest part about making a new Modern Warfare title. You just really need to make sure you make a good, solid campaign. Honestly, I am a fan of the Call of Duty campaigns. I know a lot of people aren't, but I've always loved it. It's always something fun to do. And really, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghost, it didn't really fit for me. Modern Warfare 3 was decent, but the last one I can say I really liked was probably Black Ops 1. That's actually probably the last Call of Duty I really did like. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling a little bit. Let's move on to the multiplayer Modern Warfare and some of the things that we need to get. I'm only briefly going to go through these multiplayer needs just because I'll probably make another video another day where I'll go through all the aspects, but a few of the major things I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare, well, supposedly the next Modern Warfare game needs, is one of them is we need to have faster paced action. Obviously, I've already played Titanfall now, I played Battlefield. Those are the two games that have defined fast paced action. It's so much fun doing it. And in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I was able to have fun, at least for the most part, some of the times, with fast-paced action. There were times where some of the maps were too big. And in Call of Duty Ghosts, they just went away from it, you know. It seems like on maps, for example, Stonehaven, you know, it just doesn't serve a 6v6. It needs to be 12v12. And if you play 6v6, I swear you could go minutes without hearing any action or anything. And it just seems very boring and dull. That's why I just didn't like most of Call of Duty Ghosts. I think Call of Duty Ghosts is a solid game, but it's just decent. It's not up to par where I love a Call of Duty title as maybe Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare. And then another thing that really does need to be improvement is score streaks, you know. In Call of Duty Ghosts, you just don't have any real big score streaks. They seem to have a minimal effect. Like, you don't have anything in the air most of the time. You know, attack choppers, jets, that was the thing I loved in Modern Warfare 2. And Call of Duty Ghosts, there just seems to be very little of it. And even in Modern Warfare 3, they actually had good score streaks, but if they do have score streaks or kill streaks, whatever they call it, they do need to have something that's more innovative, something new, something we haven't seen, because it just seems like they're making score streaks on top of each other, like making different types of UAVs, making different types of heli choppers, different types of attack chopper gunners. You know, it gets repetitive in my opinion. We need something new, and obviously Sledgehammer Games, they've been working mainly with next gen. Hopefully they bring something we haven't seen yet. Hopefully maybe even vehicles, you know, that could be something they could incorporate if they make the maps. If they decide to make these maps huge, you could have vehicles somehow into it. Obviously you just want to make sure you don't get into that copying phase. But like I said, guys, we'll talk about multiplayer probably in my next or future videos. So let me know in the comments what you think multiplayer needs. I'll probably maybe even put some of these posts on my next video if I get enough posts from you guys letting me know what you want to see in the multiplayer, and I'll probably give my responses to it. And that also goes to the story. What do you think the story could be? Now let's discuss Titanfall. So far, guys, I gotta admit, it's been a blast. Even in this gameplay, I go beast mode. It's so much fun, but it is a beta, and there are a lot of errors that I gotta point out. One of the major errors is the lag and the frame rate drops. There's been a lot of problems with that. I think when I installed Titanfall, I had to wait like 7 hours for the servers to finally work, but it is a beta. I gotta say, it's a beta. And there also is one other issue that a lot of people have been pointing out, is that the bots really define how the game's gonna go. I mean, if you kill all the bots, you're gonna win. If you don't, sorry, but you're gonna lose. And the problem is with the bots, they're just very underpowered. I mean, even the Spectres, which are supposed to be the advanced bots, they just don't seem to have very big of an effect. And the grunts are just super easy to kill. But I gotta admit, I do like some of the bot animations and stuff they actually have in the game. Like, you'll see bots carrying injured bots away, and there's some other like situations where you'll see a bot having a gun aimed to the opponent bot's head and stuff, with a bot trying to negotiate or something. It's very hilarious. I actually find it really cool to see that in the game. But the one thing I do love about Titanfall is that it kind of brings together all the major amazing things that we've seen in a lot of other FPS games, like Crysis, like Halo, like Call of Duty, like Battlefield, and they bring it together and make a great game. And if you guys are not aware, Respawn Entertainment, the developers of this, are actually the original Infinity Ward, the real Infinity Ward, the guys who made Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare. They just did a great job on this game so far. There's a reason why it has won over 75 awards. There is a reason, people. And even though I know a lot of people do hate on it, like people saying Titanfall, because I know that the main reason is because it's not coming for PlayStation, so people can end that conversation saying, hey, Titanfall is a COD killer. No chance in hell that if it was going to be, it would have to be for every platform. Anyway, guys, I'm running out of time, but the point is that Titanfall is an amazing game, and I'm sure it's gonna, when it comes out March 11th for Xbox One and PC, it's gonna get the community's attention. But the real question that a lot of people have been still asking is, is it going to be able to last? Because, you know, I've been able to play Call of Duty like Black Ops 2, for example. I played Black Ops 2, loved it for the first couple weeks, then I got bored of it. Same thing with Modern Warfare 3. Call of Duty Ghosts, I just thought it was decent the whole time. But with Titanfall, is it going to be able to last? And so far the maps are huge, it's so much fun, there's just lots of action. The one thing I do love about Titanfall is that there's always something to shoot at. And I know a lot of people have been having problems with the bots, like I've said before, but hopefully they are able to take their the feedback from the beta and improve it with maybe updates and stuff, because I'm sure Titanfall's already ready to ship, you know, the game's coming out in a few weeks. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments what you think the Modern Warfare needs with the story and multiplayer, and also let me know your thoughts on Titanfall so far. Do you think it's going to be a great game, or do you think it's gonna fall? Anyway guys, I'm Legacy Killer HD. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for the latest news and information on Call of Duty, and I'll see you guys later.